Science is organized knowledge. Wisdom is organized life. I had to deny knowledge in order to make room for faith. He who is cruel to animals becomes hard also in his dealings with men. We can judge the heart of a man by his treatment of animals. Experience without theory is blind, but theory without experience is mere intellectual play. Man must be disciplined, for he is by nature raw and wild. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. Happiness is not an ideal of reason, but of imagination. Rules for happiness: something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. It is not God's will merely that we should be happy, but that we should make ourselves happy. Genius is the ability to independently arrive at and understand concepts that would normally have to be taught by another person. Space and time are the framework within which the mind is constrained to construct its experience of reality. For peace to reign on earth, humans must evolve into new beings who have learned to see the whole first. Look closely. The beautiful may be small. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. Have patience a while. Slanders are not long-lived. Truth is the child of time. Ere long she shall appear to vindicate thee. Dare to think. Dare to know. Have the courage to use your own intelligence. Live your life as though your every act were to become a universal law. Only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. The death of dogma is the birth of morality. Without man and his potential for moral progress, the whole of reality would be a mere wilderness, a thing in vain, and have no final purpose. Have the courage to use your own reason. That is the motto of enlightenment. Two things fill the mind with ever-increasing wonder and awe: the more often and the more intensely the mind of thought is drawn to them. The starry heavens above me and the moral law within me. The busier we are, the more acutely we feel that we live, the more conscious we are of life. Rules for happiness: something to do, someone to love, something to hope for. In all judgments by which we describe anything as beautiful, we allow no one to be of another opinion. Nothing is divine, but what is agreeable to reason. Treat people as an end, and never as a means to an end. Marriage is the union of two people of different sexes with a view to the mutual possession of each other's sexual attributes for the duration of their lives. The reading of all good books is like a conversation with the finest minds of past centuries. Morality is not properly the doctrine of how we may make ourselves happy, but how we may make ourselves worthy of happiness. Dignity is a value that creates irreplaceability. Better the whole people perish than that injustice be done. Act only according to that maxim, whereby you can at the same time will that it should become a universal law. So act that your principle of action might safely be made a law for the whole world. All our knowledge begins with the senses, proceeds then to the understanding, and ends with reason. There is nothing higher than reason. From such crooked wood as that which man is made of, nothing straight can be fashioned. In law, a man is guilty when he violates the rights of others. In ethics, he is guilty if he only thinks of doing so. The wise man can change his mind, the stubborn one, never. All perception is colored by emotion. Three things tell a man: his eyes, his friends, and his favorite quotes. Perpetual peace is only found in the graveyard. The only thing that is good without qualification is a good will. There can be no doubt that all our knowledge begins with experience. Heaven has given human beings three things to balance the odds of life: hope, sleep, and laughter. Thoughts without content are empty. Intuitions without concepts are blind. The understanding can intuit nothing. The senses can think nothing. Only through their union can knowledge arise. Suicide is not abominable because God prohibits it. God prohibits it because it is abominable. Maximum individuality within maximum community. Two things strike me dumb: the infinite starry heavens and the sense of right and wrong in man. Honesty is better than any policy. The function of the true state is to impose the minimum restrictions and safeguard the maximum liberties of the people, and it never regards the person as a thing.